Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Pastrami Nation podcast. My name is Nolan Smith, and joining me today is, of course, the co-founder of Pastrami Nation, Jason.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
And we
Jason.
also have Pastrami Nation's very own Eddie Aguirre.
Hello.
Hey there, little buddy. How you doing?
All right, Captain.
And then we also have longtime Pastrami Nation reporter, reviewer, and just awesome guy, Kevin Hoskinson.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Kevin.
Thank you.
So welcome, everybody. This is a pretty special podcast for us. Usually we kind of go around the realm of pop culture and we talk about a bunch of different topics. But for this podcast, we are focusing on one topic, and that is Disney. And pretty happy to do that because I think all of us right here on the screen are big Disney fans. So, felt it was a good thing to bring up. So let's talk Disney. But first, before we do that, let's talk about prizes because we love to give away prizes here on Pastrami Nation. So we have 3 prizes for you today. Eddie, what is the first prize?
First prize is a Pastrami Nation combo sandwich.
Delicious.
Apollo Burger. It's a Pastrami Nation sandwich with fries and a Coke. And you get it all from Apollo Burger.
Apollo is the best. Wow.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Awesome
Absolutely.
sandwich.
Yeah, they have great. Everything there is awesome. Like, if you haven't been to Apollo yet, please do so.
And if you win this, you get to go and try, the sandwich they named after Pastrami Nation, and it's a monster of a sandwich. It's extremely well done.
Two
It's really
hands.
good. Yeah, it's big time. We did a live over there, a quick live this week, and if you watched it, you got to see Jason just take a bite out
I
of
see me
that thing.
stuff my pie hole with it. It was delicious.
So you can stuff your pie hole with it too, if you win. We are also giving away, because this is the Disney podcast, we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card to shopdisney.com, which is the online home to the Disney store. So you'll be able to, get whatever Disney thing your heart's content that fits for $25.
Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, they got it all on there.
Absolutely. And they have pretty much everything you can think of: toys, blankets, clothing, everything Disney is on there. So we'll be sending an e-gift card to one lucky winner. But
Except for
last
the
but
sippy
not
cups
least,
you get at the Disneyland, right?
what was that?
Except for the sippy cups you get at the Disneyland.
I'm sure they have sippy cups, but not the
They
cool
have
ones
sippy
like that.
cups.
But
Yeah.
not those sippy cups.
Yeah, not those big official, you got to wait till the park opens. But we're also giving away a $10 gift card from Linebreakers, comicbooksurplus.com, courtesy of Linebreakers. So thank you
that's
very much
awesome.
to those guys.
They're the comic shop.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And they keep getting more and more. I know there's a big reveal coming up soon that has to do with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So make sure you're following them on Facebook, Instagram, and make sure you guys leave a comment, because that's how you enter to win this. And you have until...
Not only comics, you can buy that, but you can also buy collectibles, games.
Yeah, exactly. They have
Cool
board
stuff.
games. They have action figures. If it's pop culture, they could probably get a hold of it. So talk to
Yeah.
David or Denton. And,
Yeah, great guys.
They'll make sure they get that for you. So you have until July 5th, the 5th of July, to leave a comment. You have until 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So giving you a good amount of time. I don't want to rush things for the 4th of July. Enjoy the 4th of July with your family. But the 5th of July, make sure you leave a comment, because we want to know what you think. Jump into this conversation. Let us know whether you agree, disagree, whatever you want to say. Pop in and let us know. So let's jump into the conversation. We're going to talk about the big thing right now, and that is Disneyland. Supposedly was reopening, but it is now postponed thanks to COVID.
So did they say when they were going to reopen?
So this is what I got for you. I have the official statement from Disneyland, and it says they previously had hoped to open their theme parks on July 17th, pending the government approval, but the city of California has now indicated that that is not a good idea, and so they should not even think about this until after the 4th of July. So they know that is the actual park opening is going to be postponed to an indefinite date. Downtown Disney District will reopen on July 9th with, of course, a lot of safety protocols in place. So no specific date given, but with the spikes we're seeing across the nation in COVID, it's not too surprising, right, guys?
It's a small world after all.
No.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes. It really is. I mean, with it's like so many people in one spot, it's just going to get worse and worse. It's going to spike more. I don't see them opening to obviously I'm no expert, but October, November at the earliest, to be
I
I think
honest.
that's
so,
and I
yeah.
think that's being
If
generous. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
being
agree.
very optimistic.
That's just waiting
Mhm.
for the summer crowd to be back in school or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Well, as a
Exactly.
pass holder, we are totally bummed. We're used to going to Disney at least once a month, maybe twice a month, and not being able to go at all is kind of a bummer.
Now, being a
But they
pass
did give
holder,
us,
you said you're a pass holder, yes?
pass holder? No, pass holder.
A pass holder. Yeah. So
Yes.
shouldn't they extend your pass if you're gypped
Well,
out?
they gave the pass holders options. If you do not converse with them on what you're going to do, then they will take your pass, and you no longer have to pay for the rest of the year. It's just uh, expired at that time. Or if you do get in contact with them, you can extend your pass past the amount of months that they're going to be closed. So right now it's been 3 months.
Yeah.
So we have the extension to go another 3 months after our
Good.
regular expiration date.
It's only fair, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was fair for them to do that, but
Yes.
you have to get in contact with them. If you do not, and I think they had a time frame. I think that time frame expired as well when you had to get a hold of them. So, and I didn't see this in writing. We actually found this somewhere on the web, and I called them, and they said that's true, and they could extend ours is extended. We do not have them expire our passes.
So
Good,
you'll be
good.
ready to go once it opens.
Yes.
Now, are you?
And we're not paying for the months for the last few months. We haven't paid, so they stop your payment and we'll
Right.
pick up back. And we don't know when our payments are going to pick up because of the.
It's all dependent when they
closure
open.
again. Yes. Yeah.
Right. Are you going to be one of the ones first in line when they do reopen, or are you
Oh.
going to wait a little bit?
No, I'm going to have to wait. The fear of COVID and the fear of the lines and the crowds. No, I could wait. It's not
I
like
agree.
going
Yeah.
to a store that reopened, or Disneyland is a worldwide company and park. It's just going to be way too crowded when they reopen.
With that being said, though, like I know Downtown Disney is going to open, and you know, being a pass holder, you get the discounts. Do your discounts still apply, or does that not start till?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good question. I can imagine we would still get the discounts even if we went online.
I would
don't
think
know.
the same.
I don't know, because it's not expired. For those that their pass holder expired, I can say they no longer get to use that card. But for us, I think we probably do get a shot. I'm not sure though.
Right, because you're still a pass holder. It's just
Yeah.
prolonged until they decide to
Yeah.
open.
Right.
That's a good
I mean,
question,
We can't
though.
use it to go to a park, but we should be able to use them to shop. I never thought of it.
Well, if anybody does happen to, try to use their discount when Downtown Disney opens, drop us a comment. Let us know. Let us know if that worked, because we're all curious. That would be something good to know. And also, leave a comment. Are you going to be one of the first ones to go there once it does open? Or are you going to be more cautious, like I would be and like Eddie's going to be, and, wait it out a little bit just because you don't know with COVID. Like Eddie said, it's a worldwide thing. People are coming from everywhere to Disneyland. So if you want to talk about a hot spot, that would be it, sadly, So,
I mean, look at what happened to the beaches. The beaches opened and there was thousands of people at the beaches.
mhm.
I can imagine Disney.
Absolutely.
One
It's
of the
better to be
beach.
cautious. Yeah. So make sure you leave us a comment, guys. Have a chance to win 3 different things. Those things are being a $25 shopdisney.com gift card, a Pastrami Nation combo from Apollo Burger, or a $10 Linebreakers comicbooksurplus.com card. All you have to do is leave a comment by July 5th, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we are going to jump into when the parks reopen, there's going to be changes. And I don't just mean the COVID changes, because we do know there'll be sanitizing stations, there'll be social distancing, all these things in place. But I'm talking more about the attractions, like changes in the attractions. It might not be right when it opens, but things are happening soon. And I think we've all seen a lot of it in the news. So first, let's start with the refurb of the Haunted Mansion has been I think, taking place actually since January, in line for the 50th anniversary. Now, I heard it's going to be mainly just to upgrade and make it, be able to last longer. But would you guys get mad if there were any like creative changes to that ride?
Depends on what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was upset when they did some changes to Pirates of the Caribbean. Some of their changes I was upset with, and I can imagine if they were to change some of the main features that I can remember as a kid that I still see today, I'd be disappointed. But from what I've seen, they're just going to upgrade what they have.
That's what I read, and I'm hoping that's all it is just upgrade to make sure that can last, another 50 years. Because
Yeah, I
it's been
hated
a
the
long-standing
Pirates of the
ride.
Caribbean change. That one really irked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, there is one big change we know that will happen. It won't happen by the time it reopens, but it's happening, and that is Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is going to be changed to be in line to now The Princess and the Frog. And that was due because Splash Mountain had a lot of parts inspired by Song of the South, which is has a lot of racist parts in it, and it's actually one of the very few movies you cannot find on Disney Plus due to its content. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? The change, changing it to the Princess and the Frog theme.
I thought it was just a rumor at first.
I'm actually very excited for it because I thought the Princess and the Frog was actually an excellent addition to the Disney library.
Yes, it was.
I welcome
completely agree.
But I will miss the old Splash Mountain, the characters.
Right, with the bears and the...
Because I remember those when I was little, so to me, I was too little to know about stereotypes.
Well, that's a really good point because a lot of people, if you just go to the ride, you don't know that parts of it came from Song of the South. You just see almost like a Country Bear Jamboree-ish ride.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought it was part of the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yep, same here. So for a lot of people, I think we are going to miss it because we don't have any connection to it, to the Song of the South. We have connections to our childhood, But I do welcome the change because I think it'd be so cool to be transported to that world of Princess and the Frog, and to see that.
I did
see
like
the
that
stars
movie.
and all that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be really cool to see. And plus, I think it's a good marketing for Disney because, like you said, no one knows what Song of the South is anymore. These kids coming up, they're never going to hear about it. So I think it's going to be great for that on that aspect of it too. It's going to get more people interested in the ride again.
Agreed. Because that being one of the more recent, Disney animated features.
I just
more people
hope
are
they
going to
put
be
in a real scary part because that movie had to do with the bloodline and death and
voodoo.
So
yeah, I think we're going to see that real scary voodoo part.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope
being
so.
That's close to New Orleans land. Hopefully they'll have some of that aspect of it. I don't know. We'll see.
Right. No, I think it's going to be a good change.
Well, I hope we see those animatronics from Splash Mountain on display. When you go to D3 and you see the old they had the cable car on display at the little museum, and I hope we see some of those animatronics in there at least.
I agree. That's perfect.
Definitely.
To have those at the D23 and to be able to see those because it's still part of Disney's history, and it shouldn't just be trashed.
I hear that Disney doesn't destroy any of their stuff on the rights.
You're probably right because every time we've gone to D23, we've seen the big cable cars and whatnot on display.
Nice.
They keep everything. And
they were selling some too.
They still have things
buy a
from
cable
people
car.
over.
Or one of the zebras from the Jungle Cruise.
Oh, really?
It's cool.
Yeah, remember
that would be that would be cool. Well, I'm glad you brought up Jungle Cruise because Jungle Cruise very well might see a change. I mean, a brand new movie is coming out featuring The Rock. So is that movie going to impact that classic ride of the Jungle Cruise? What do you guys think?
I think only for the better,
Okay.
just with some of the stuff you can do, I think you can only make that better. As long
Because I
as all
love
the
that
big
ride.
animals are there.
Right.
I think they'll do what they did to Pirates of the Caribbean and put The Rock in the ride as well. Like they did Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's in, I think, 3 parts of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think they'll include The Rock somewhere in there. Hopefully they'll vamp up some of their old animals
That would be kind of cool to finally
That'd be
pour
cool.
money into that and make, the animals more believable. Because I love it how it is, but the more you can add to that, the more animals, the better.
And I hope that they get like, the ride guys that are taking you through the tour guides. I hope they get some that aren't jackasses. Like, I mean, I've been on a few of them. Where one of them, the guy was like totally, oh, well, good thing that tiger's not real and it's just bolted down. Good thing those hippos are fake. I'm like, these are little kids on there. You want them to have that sense of adventure, and here's this asshole just ruining it.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's what I was saying. I hope they invest in their jokes.
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes you get really good ones that are just like they're on point, they're punny, they're funny, they're good with it.
The guy
And
who
like
the canoe ride was
Jason
good. When he's like, we are at 12 knots, 12 people not oaring.
said. Right. But yeah, because otherwise it takes away from the magic of the ride. If you just have some a-hole it's a good thing that's fake,
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Nobody cares what you think,
I don't know. There's never a large line on that ride, but I always want to get on it. Every time I go, we find
Yeah,
a
it's a fun
ride.
on the ride.
That's a good ride.
Absolutely.
It just goes in a circle.
But that's fun. And guys, if you're watching this, let us know. Type in the comments, live chat, leave a comment. Do you want to see the Jungle Cruise get changed? Do you want to see the Rock added to it? Are you interested in Princess and the Frog taking over that Splash Mountain ride, or would you rather keep it how it is? Drop a comment. Let us know. You have a chance to win.
The movie though does look good.
Oh,
But, I mean,
yeah.
Emily Blunt looks fabulous in it.
Yeah,
So,
I think they're going to be a really good duo in there.
Yeah. Thanks to see that.
And of course, once Disneyland does reopen, I don't think it's called Star Wars Land. It's always going to be Star Wars Land in my mind. But it's going to be overly packed, not just because it reopened, but because the return of The Mandalorian season 2, which is due to hit this fall. So has anybody on this podcast been to Star Wars Land?
No.
I have. I've been there several times. My disappointment is that I went just before COVID started, but I did not get to go on the new ride because you have to register before you get to Disneyland to be in line on the ride. You have to do that via your phone or the computer. And I didn't know that. And when I got there, I wanted to do it there. And I said, no, you have to do it prior. So that's your waiting ticket. And I bet when it reopens, it's going to be huge lines for that ride. So I didn't get to go on it, but Galaxy's Edge is amazing. It gives you the feel that you're there in Star Wars. Their characters walk around, and the characters actually look like the real people from Star Wars, the ones that aren't wearing masks. So they get some good characters.
That's awesome.
You get to take pictures with them. Their bars are amazing. Everything is amazing. That Millennium Falcon is freaking cool as fuck.
Did you try the blue milk?
Yeah, I tried the blue milk. And wasn't a fan.
Do they serve alcohol though? Like
yeah, they do. They serve in the bar. In the bar, yes.
That's cool.
And the cantina. The cantina.
Yes.
The cantina.
Yeah.
How cool.
And then there's this area where you get to build a robot, a droid. You get to build droids, R2D2 or BB-8, and it's really cool. Two of our children had built their own droids, an R2D2 looking droid, but they did it like my son did it black and orange. Yeah, really cool.
Nice.
And they're
That's
mobile.
Really cool.
They're remote control.
That's awesome.
And then you get to get a character card, and you get them to sound either sad, happy, joyful. There's all kinds of different beeps that they make. So really cool.
That's really cool.
Nice.
And I can't forget that there's another area that you get to build your own lightsaber. The lightsabers are so cool. They go from anywhere between I think $40 and $350.
Jeez.
So
and the really lifelike replicas, huh?
Oh, they're awesome, yeah. You buy the actual handle.
The hilt?
Yeah, and then you have to buy the blade. And the blades come in different sizes. So
Not bad.
I don't.
Yeah, Scott from Starlight Digest. I know he's a frequent visitor of Star Wars Land, and I'm pretty sure he built a lightsaber because I remember him posting something about being very giddy about finally being able to create his very own lightsaber. So I think that's super cool. I can't wait. I know it's going to get even more busy with Mandalorian Season 2 because people's minds will once again shift to Star Wars if it went anywhere else. I mean, I don't know where else it's going to go right now. I mean, it's COVID and Star Wars. So we'll see. And then next year, guys, we have, again, I know it's not officially called Marvel Land, but we have Marvel Land coming to California Adventure called Avengers Campus. And I actually have a little information about that. So we're going to have, of course, you already have Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. You're going to have a Spider-Man adventure, Web Slingers, where Spider-Man's going to, you help wrangle spider bots amok and save the campus from havoc. You're going to have the Sanctum. You're going to have Avengers Headquarters, a PIM test kitchen, web suppliers, the Collector's Warehouse, all these awesomely themed things. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. You know, I know things will probably get delayed a little bit because of COVID. But what are you guys excited for most with Avengers Campus?
I think the Spider-Man's going to be awesome.
Is that your droid, Eddie?
This is the droid one that my daughter had.
Oh, look at that.
Right,
that's
awesome.
awesome.
As tall as you are. That's cool.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got its own memory card and stuff. But I wanted to bring this up to show you guys because there's actually, I saw some of the merch that Avengerland or Avenger Campus is going to be selling. And they're also going to have a Spider-Man type of droid.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it looks awesome. It's got
so it's going to be like the spider bot connected to the ride. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
The ride looks awesome. And then
how much does something like that go for, Eddie?
This one right here was 100.
That's not bad.
Then, dude, that looks good for 100.
You could buy its own backpack.
Oh, cool.
Another 50, and then this.
I would do it. That looks awesome, man.
But you could put your own colors on it and stuff, and so she chose the reverse black and white.
Looks good.
It was cool. It was cool being able to sit there and make it with them. Actually, they give you electric screwdrivers and you're putting the parts on. Really cool.
Nice.
Kind of hands
That's
off.
super cool. So it's like you actually built it. You accomplished it. That's
right. There's piles of different parts, and you just select them, and you go sit down at a table, and there's an electric screwdriver, and you get to build them. It's really cool. And I bet you, after seeing the spider version of this, it's probably going to be close to the same thing. I'm not sure, but the spider looks awesome. I would love that spider.
Nice.
What awesome souvenirs, yeah. What a cool thing to bring home, and just you can always remember that day. Hey, here's my droid or spider bot.
And I did see also a backpack. I'm not sure if the backpack's made to go with the spider droid, but it looks pretty awesome. Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the campus right now, man. Yeah, once that thing's built, look at that concept art, and the concept art of it just looks amazing. You have a little landing dock for a Quinjet, and like we're finally getting a Marvel Land.
That's awesome.
It's gonna have 2, I think, Stark's Industries buildings as well.
Yeah. I see a Stark Industry in the back. Spider-Man, PIM particles. Man, that is so cool. It's like our childhood's finally coming to life. I mean. Comic books have always been my thing. Yeah, so to see it, like how Universal, I think it's Universal in Japan's making Nintendo Land, so it's like that. Like, wow, it's here. It came to life. So can't wait. Disney can't wait. California Adventure. That will be cool.
I do hear just like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, there will be characters walking around too in costume from Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man. They'll be walking around, and
Vulture.
They're also going to have a set show as well.
See, that's
live
cool.
action set show. So.
Maybe wouldn't that be sad if there's some bald-headed little old man with a green shirt and somebody goes, "Oh, it's a Vulture."
Or somebody with a Doc Ock haircut, and they just happen to look like Elton John. And they're like,
it's Elton John. It's a Dr. Octopus.
Poor Ellen John.
Or a kingpin. I'm sure there's a couple of kingpins walking around. Willie Fist.
Yeah. I'm sure there are. But guys, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're excited for Avengers Campus, the spider bots that Eddie brought up sound really cool, and the droid that he showed. I mean, if it's anything like that, that's a cool souvenir. So make sure to drop a comment. You got until the 5th of July to leave that comment. 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have one more thing on Disney to talk about. One part I'm going to pass to Kevin because Kevin's gonna just lay into this one. So guys, let's talk about Disney Plus. So Disney Plus has a lot of good, right? A lot of great things. And then it has like one or two not so great things. So in case you guys have not seen the movie Artemis Fowl, I would like to pass it over to Kevin to give you a little PSA warning.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Don't do it, huh?
No, I honestly, like, I tried to, like, I was focused, and whenever I go to watch a new movie, you know, I want it to be good. You're like excited. You're like, this could be awesome. 10 minutes in, I was just like, it was done already. Like, it took that long. Like, it took that quick just to like totally lose my interest. I watched it. I finished it. It just wasn't. My 13-year-old son, he afterwards, I was like, so how'd you like it? Because I like to see what he, you know, thinks about it. It's a kid's movie after all. Mm-hmm. He had no idea what was going on. He was playing with his toys like in the middle of the movie, not paying attention to it. It was just don't waste your time. It was bad. It was bad. Don't watch it.
Was it
there's
the
like a
acting
million.
that was bad?
What's that?
Was it the acting that was bad? Was it the production?
No. You know, the acting was good. The production was great. It looked beautiful. It looked incredible. It was the pacing that lost it, like, really, really quickly. The pacing wasn't there, and it just was very bland. Like, it just was very flat. Like, nothing happened. So there was no real arcs. There was nothing really to like get excited about. It just seemed very like just a flat surface. It just never went up and down. It just wasn't. Yeah, it just didn't hit the way I think they wanted it to. And when you have a movie like that aimed towards family audiences, especially for kids, like, you have to keep going. You have to move. You have to, you know, tell your story without wasting too much time developing characters and stuff. And it just didn't work for me. No, it didn't work for a whole lot of other people too. So I think
it was sitting at a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes for quite a while. I probably
Really?
went up by now, but
wow,
it was at a 0.
And it's really too bad because
there's less than 0.
No, there isn't. And it was directed by Kenneth Branagh, who I think is an amazing director. You know, he did the first Thor movie, Midnight on the Orient Express. That's the name of it, right? You know what I'm talking about.
You got it right, yeah. I
Yeah,
know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of good movies, but it just
not
Murder
this
on
one.
the Orient Express. Sorry. Yeah, it's just this one just didn't work, and this is his first like family movie, so I think it was just
maybe he should go back to the other kind of movies. Yeah.
Go back to the other kind of movies. Yeah, he's doing Death on the Nile next, which is kind of in his wheelhouse. So that's the kind of movies he should do. So yeah.
Your review shocked me, really. I mean, we discussed movies quite a bit, Kevin, and when you did that, it's just like, it's a different no for me.
Yeah, I hate. The thing is, I really, really hate writing bad reviews. Like, it's honestly one of the worst. I don't like it. Like, I want a movie to succeed and be good. But sometimes, man, you just can't help it.
Disney Plus for me, since I got it because The Mandalorian, and I paid the price, and I got it with, I think we got it with Hulu, so it came in a package, and I still have Disney Plus. However, none of our kids ever put it on. We have most of those movies on a hard drive already. They could just turn on the hard drive and watch practically any of those movies that is on Disney Plus. So I'm paying for Disney Plus, but I'm really watching Hulu until The Mandalorian comes back.
Well, yeah, essentially with Disney Plus, you're paying like what, $8 a month for a library of movies. Like, it's not like Netflix where it's constantly rotating or anything. I mean, you know, you'll get the new ones, Artemis Fowl, and you know, I'm pretty sure I'm hedging my bets that Mulan is going to move to Disney Plus, but that's just my personal opinion. It keeps on getting the delay.
New Mutants could too. I mean,
New Mutants. I think New Mutants needs. I think it finally should.
Just give it to us. Yeah.
Just give it to us. Just give it to us. But I think that's where everyone's at the point where it's like, I mean, so it's like, yeah, Disney Plus. It's cool. We like it. Keeps our kids occupied for the most part, but yeah, you're just paying for a library of movies.
Yeah.
Right. And guys, make sure you do go and check out Kevin's review on pastramination.com. Kevin is easily our best movie reviewer, and to see the passion that he puts into his reviews, and you see that in this too, because whether it's a great movie or not so great movie, he treats it with the same amount of respect. So
it's a great movie or Artemis Fowl.
Yeah. So make sure you guys check out his review. And I know, Disney Plus isn't like Netflix. Like, we don't get every month things cycling in and out. But you know what we do get? We get Hamilton on Disney Plus. And it's finally coming out July 3rd. I know at least myself and Kevin are excited for this. Yeah, go ahead.
I do have a question. You haven't seen the show yourself, right, or anything? No. What do you think? Have you heard the rumors? Obviously, it's been censored a little bit.
I know what parts they censored. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that? Are you cool with that? Are you like?
I'm okay with it. I listened to the soundtrack over and over and over. The things they changed easily fit, because it's Hamilton is a musical told in a rap about our founding fathers. Right. So when you cut out, and of course this is Pastrami Nation, so I can cuss. We can do that. So on one part, one of the songs you hear him talk about where Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Right. And instead they're going to cut out the motherfucking and put mother record scratch, so you can hear.
Well, so, yeah,
it works. It fits the whole thing.
Awesome.
And then the other F word they dropped out was when Hercules Mulligan is like, "Stay the fuck back." Nice. They're just gonna kind of mute him out. The only one they're keeping is when Hamilton gets that letter.
That's the one. That's the Reynolds one.
Where and he's like, "Oh."
Yeah. Did you see his tweet about it? That he literally.
Yeah. I literally gave 2 fucks so kids can watch Hamilton.
Yeah, that was the best.
Yeah. No, yes. I am so excited for it. I'm a big fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda and his work, and also I'm a big fan of rap music. So I've been waiting for this. I've watched little snippets here and there until YouTube takes them down. So it'll be awesome to finally see an official recorded version of this with the actual first cast, not none of the traveling ones, which do a great job too. But this is the cast, and it hits July 3rd.
Yeah.
So, I thought Disney was going to go with a more mature audience and opening up a different, different program or different something like Touchstone. Touchstone was like their adult movies.
Like make a division for more mature movies.
I read somewhere that they were supposed to do that for.
Well, I think that's what they're going to do with Fox now too. Though I think they're planning on putting all their more adult-oriented stuff on Fox, and then
because
obviously all the other stuff with Disney.
Deadpool and So I was wondering if they're still going to do something like that, or did you hear anything like that?
No, I mean, that's the only thing I know. That's the last I heard was that they were going to do the 20th, keep everything at Fox. And even the whole Deadpool thing right now, nobody knows what's going on with the third Deadpool. It's like,
we want it to happen. That's
exactly.
I heard something good.
What's that?
I heard something good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Super 7 has the Disney license now.
Oh, you're right. So, guys, if you are a fan of Disney, you're in store for some awesome collectibles coming up. So Super 7, based out of San Francisco. They also have a location in San Diego. They make amazing collectibles, action figures, retro figures, muscles, clothing, everything. Well, a few weeks ago, they announced they got the Disney license. So that could mean a multitude of things. Today we actually just got these awesome Conan and Toxic Avenger figures. So if they make Disney things anywhere close to the quality
that's cool.
And
you open it up and it's Hercules from Disney's Hercules. How awesome!
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Wow.
Yeah. So
That'd be cool.
they didn't give any details.
The Hunchback would be my favorite.
Yeah.
That was my favorite Disney movie, I think.
Oh, that's that's a good way to end that kind of right there. So, guys, what would be your favorite Disney movie? We know Jason's.
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. Mine is the Little Mermaid, man.
Hey, there's no shame
I
in
have a
that.
soft spot for Ariel, and that's my favorite. My favorite soundtrack. My favorite. My daughter loves it too, which is a great bonding thing for us. So yeah,
It's a wonderful
I'd say the Little
movie.
Mermaid. Yep,
I like it.
It's incredible.
Mine comes from the Touchstone Library, and that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yeah. That's another really
There you go.
Great classic.
Loved it as a kid, and I still love it now. I have a tattoo of Jessica Rabbit. My favorite.
Nice.
When they revamped the ride, I was totally disappointed. They took Jessica Rabbit down from being tied up.
Bummer.
For me, it's a toss-up between Lion King and Aladdin, but Aladdin edges it out a little. I love both of those movies so much, but Aladdin's just it's just so cool. The Cave of Wonders and everything. I love it. It was my favorite Disney movie growing up, and still is. And I love the live-action one when they did it. So, guys, drop that comment. Let us know what your favorite Disney movie of all time is. And that comment counts as an entry. You can win a Pastrami Nation certificate for an Apollo Burger here in Victorville, California. You can win a $25 shopdisney.com certificate, good for the Disney Store online. And you can also win a $10 comicbooksurplus.com Linebreakers gift card, which is good for Linebreakers online website, which has so many things, pre-orders, items available right now. All you have to do is drop a comment, become part of the conversation, And in case anybody's wondering, yes, these hats are from Hat Club, Dionic, fantastic designs. People always ask me, like, where did you get that hat? Yeah, Hat Club, Dionic is the designer, and they do a fantastic job. And actually look for something really cool coming about hats in the future. We'll have something really cool just dedicated to hats, and we're also going to have something really cool dedicated to an amazing documentary in the second week of July. So make sure you look for that. Those are both coming up. I want to thank you guys for being a part of this. I always just love the podcast, love being on here, love everybody who watches it, and I love being able to interact with you guys and just talk pop culture stuff. So thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's awesome. It's always a good time.
Well, and we look forward to everybody's comments. We look forward to your feedback. But for right now, signing off, this is Nolan Smith.
Jason Smith.
Eddie Aguirre.
Kevin Hoskinson.
Make sure to visit us at pastramination.com.
See you later, Skipper.